Let's do it. It's your boy, Jeff Jones.
You know who it is. It's the one and only upset specialist in the building, Thomas Boykin.
Rob Boykin Jr., the real Rob Boykin. Let's get at it.
Fellas, it's all said and done. It's in the books now. Super Bowl 60 has come and gone. And just like Rod Jr. and myself, we predicted Seattle beat the Patriots 29-13. Fellas, I was really impressed by the running back. My goodness, the MVP, Kenneth Walker III.
Yes, sir.
That man put in work. When I say he put in work, he put in work. Fellas, and this was a defensive game early. What was your thoughts as you watched this Super Bowl?
I thought that New England could have made some better adjustments. Even after the first quarter, I think they could have made some better adjustments, but they chose not to. They decided it ain't broke, so we not gonna fix it. We only down 12-0, 9-0. We still in the mix. We still, one play away from getting back in the game. So we're not gonna make no adjustments. Dude, when somebody punches you in the mouth, you gonna make an adjustment. And they was punching you in the mouth all night long. And you didn't change anything. That man got sacked 6 times.
Yeah, he did.
I'm like, after number 3, dude, I gotta make some changes. I gotta do something to keep my quarterback upright. Gotta try at least something to keep him upright. Or try quicker hitters with different people, even going to the extremes of bringing both your running backs in at the same time to create havoc. And that never happened. They all played one or the other, never both at the same time. This is a situation where I would have clearly played both. Number one, max protection. Number two, if the play breaks down, I got 2 targets I can throw the ball to if I need to, as a quick outlet. So I mean, come on, man. You could have even gone as far as, if I know they're going to bring pressure, roll the pocket, give my guy a chance, or at least give him a chance to get it out of bounds, or ditch the ball, throw it away, live to fight another day. But just to let's make him a drop back pass or make him a target, nah, bro, wrong answer. Wrong answer. They didn't do nothing to help Drake May at all. But kudos to Seattle, because they're the ones that drew up the defensive plan, executed the defensive plan to the T. Got what they needed to do done, kept the pressure off their offense, and hey, what's the key words we always say? Defense wins championships.
Mm-hmm.
So hats off to the Seattle Seahawks, man. Legion of Boom Part 2, or as they call it, the dark side. So yeah. What you got on a Little Rod?
Well, Jeff, we just gonna come right on out. What you understood? It's understood. Don't gotta be explained, Jeff. Don't gotta be explained. We called this out, Jeff. The real Bill. It came out. So just on a more serious note though. So the first thing that I saw that made me say, okay, my prediction is certainly gonna be true, was that first drive. They got down to, man, hey, they cut that defense like just a butter like hot butter. It was too easy. It was way too easy. And New England's defense just couldn't really do much of anything. We all know the type of gunslinger that Sam Darnold is capable of being. Sam Darnold didn't have to be a gunslinger yesterday. And that's a problem. Kenneth Walker's a dog. And we've, given him props on the show before because he really is a good player. But he was in the Matrix. He was in the Matrix, and it was a little different. It was different. To your point about what the Patriots could have done differently, um, we actually had that talk earlier. You're right. They could have made certain changes, but I feel like they were trying to do what they could to stick to their strengths and not let the Seahawks defense force them to play into their weakness. But the problem with that is everything looks like a weakness last night
Right.
because
Right.
their players were just better. I mean, guys, John Madden himself. I mean, who else you want to say? Would you want to go Bill Cowher, for your team? You want to go Bill Parcells for my team? The best coaches ever would not have won that game against this Seahawks team with that Patriots team. It was not going to happen. And with the quarterback, yes, Drake May was an MVP, candidate. He's a really good player who's still developing. They said, okay, the lights are bright. Let's see how he reacts while getting smacked under the bright lights.
Mm-hmm.
And he did what sometimes most times the younger guy does in this situation. Do I hold it against him? I don't. We could possibly be, and I'm not saying that Drake May is Patrick Mahomes, but we could be looking at what happened as far as a bump in production or that crazy, grind and grit to get better after Brady put the things on Mahomes in that Super Bowl. Drake May's not a soft kid, and this year has definitely shown that. So I think he probably went home, got a couple tears out because I know it hurt, and got right back to the grind. I think we have a killer in the making, Drake May, because he still went 27 for 43, and that's like a 63% pass rate, and that's getting hit. And still threw for 295. Those two picks just came from young quarterback, poor decision making.
Well, the second one was marginal at best. It was right place, right time.
True. Facts. True. That fumble he lost, tighten up.
Yeah.
But he'll be fine, and the Patriots will be fine. But they gotta, and it's not just on Drake May. They lost that at every position. You know that corner who made that crazy play, he was probably the only person that was consistently really having a pretty decent night for the Patriots. So if there's 11 guys on offense, 11 guys on defense, they were getting whooped at 21 of the 22 positions out there. You can't win that way.
No.
Okay. That's my take on it. But belt, as y'all saw. Real belt. But yeah.
Fellas, you know what I noticed even from the start when they came out the tunnels? I noticed the energy, man, with Seattle, man. They was hyped like, we here to do this, man. We here to put in work. And then when you look at the Patriots, they came out, it was almost like, man, we just glad to be here. It's almost like you could tell, man, the energy levels were different, man, in the beginning of the game.
Yeah. I mean, you could definitely tell Seattle was motivated. They came out with a purpose and to set the tone even on the first possession by New England. They came out and set a tone like, this is what we're doing. We're not letting you breathe. We're not giving you a chance to set up anything. We're just going to choke everything you're trying. We're going to choke it out. And if you happen to make a good play behind it, we'll fix that. So when you have that mindset, it's kind of hard to be beat, especially when you come out with the mindset and it plays out like you designed it in practice. It's too easy. Too easy.
Very true. Very true.
Because very few coaches have a game plan where you go and execute like that and it actually turns out the way you planned it. It's a rarity for that. Most times you get semi-close, but not an exact carbon copy. This dude, Seattle got an exact carbon copy of what they drew up against New England. They got an exact carbon copy of what's going on. So You can't really blame them for their planning and their execution. You gotta take a look at what New England brought to the table and be like, look, this game, when we go back and look at the tape, we didn't come out ready. We didn't come out ready to play point blank. We didn't come out and match intensity. We didn't come out and try to set tones. We just was, like my nephew said, just enjoying the moment. Just glad to be here. Just soaking it in. Nah, bro. Who remembers second place?
And to add to that, that rookie offensive tackle, they put that boy through the ringer.
Oh,
Whooping that boy.
dude. He's having nightmares about everybody crashing that corner, dude.
Of course. He was getting whooped.
Yeah, anybody they sent off that corner was getting in.
Man.
And here's the crazy part. As an offensive coordinator, why would you not change your tight end and move him to the opposite side where you're getting beat? To try to even it out a little bit. Not a complete fix, just a little bit. But you didn't see that happen. So that offensive coordinator got some revamping to do with his plans.
Oh, he got an earful for sure.
Oh, I guarantee you he did. I guarantee you he did. Like, dude, why are you getting my quarterback killed? Why are you getting my franchise player killed? Why? And I believe this, and I do believe Mike Jones, who's not with us this week. I believe Mike Jones said it best. They needed to run Travion Henderson more than what they did.
He did say that. He did say that. Yeah.
Number one, not taking nothing away from the guy that they ran the most, but he does not have that game-changing speed that Travion has. Travion has game-changing speed. If he breaks one, you're in trouble. You know you're going to be stamped on.
And to your point, Ramondre Stevenson, he even in his younger years, he was never that back. He was always the power back that can drop his shoulder, make, he can bounce off one or two guys and kind of like slow roll his way to 15 yards, which is fine. But Travion would have just been perfect for this more.
Right.
Just from a matchup standpoint, I think you kind of need to get downhill a little bit faster this game and not be so focused on trying to be super physical. Because if there's one thing you don't do with Mike Tyson is put your foot down and just go. These guys are the same way. They can't wait for you to do that. They can't wait for you to say, you know what? Let's both put our feet in the middle of a ring and just see who's tougher. You're not tougher than Seattle, bro. You're not.
No.
It is what it is. So use your speed and finesse to kind of help get around the fact that you can't just bang with these dudes because you can't.
No, they sent that message early and often.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, we're here to be physical. We're going to out physical you. If you can't handle it, we're going to crush your quarterback. And they did.
Definitely
they did. So, hey, that's why I said you got to give your kudos out to the Seahawks for executing the game plan.
And they left a lot of points on the board too, being Seattle.
Oh man, listen.
They left about 17 points on the board.
They could have scored. Y'all. They could have scored a lot more points than what they scored.
Yep.
The Patriots missed some opportunities too, fellas.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
They missed some opportunities.
Every snap the whole game, Jeff. They missed opportunity every snap the whole game.
Well, I think you just got to credit that Seattle defense, man.
Yeah.
They came to do what they came to do, and they did that. Fellas, let's talk about this running back, the MVP, man. Kenneth Walker III. He's the first running back in 28 years to win the MVP. It's been 28 years since it last happened. And fellas, guess what? This man had 135 yards.
Mm-hmm.
135 yards.
I think on 27 carries or 25.
27 carries,
Yeah.
135 yards, and he had 2 receptions for 26 yards.
Yeah.
This man came to play.
Yeah.
This man came to play. It's almost like, give me the ball, get out of my way. What did you guys think as you saw this man dismantling the Patriots defense?
Well, so I tell you this too. Your defensive coordinator got chewed out yesterday too, because there's no way he turns the corner that many times on the outside without you turning the ball up, without you turning the ball inside. There's no way you let my corner get crashed every time he runs the ball. And that's what he was doing. He's running the ball outside, gashing them for big, big plays. I'm like, dude, when are you gonna stop? When are you gonna shut the corner down? When are you gonna make it hard for him to run the football? Which they never did. They never made it hard for him to run the football. I'm speechless. That was a coaching staff that got completely and thoroughly outcoached both sides of the football. Both sides of the football.
So
I wouldn't expected that from a Vrabel coach team.
Because Mike Vrabel was a dog, and that didn't look very Vrabel-esque. It did not. That's very true. But what I want to say first of all is, you guys saw a Big Ten tailback on full display. Shout out to Michigan State. Just saying, he ran the ball the way guys in the Big Ten typically do. Because it's too cold to be throwing the ball in the Big Ten all the time. You gotta have a nice ground game as well. And that was on full display, so shout out to him for that. Now, what I will say, to your point, as you know, I played football for 1 year. I told y'all, so I got the ear pads, knocked down my helmet. I put the pads down ever since. But one thing I did often get those real good, thorough cuss outs from your high school coach. It was always for seeing a run play coming my way and deciding to crash and not contain. I was the king of not containing and getting cussed out. So for me to watch a pro do that all game, to your point, I'm like, Coach Sanders, God rest his soul, he would kill me for that. Every time. He had a handful of face masks. Come on, man. Dude. And they just kept doing it. Mm-hmm. And Kenneth Walker is not the fastest guy in the world, but he's far from the slowest. If you crash and you should contain and he gets outside, it's going to take some real effort to catch him. Mm-hmm. As we saw.
For sure.
I mean, we watched it happen. We all sat here and watched it.
In real time.
Okay? So it just, the right guy did, get the proper honors. Y'all know I wanted to be Jackson Smith and Jigba so bad. And the one play that could have made him, more of a candidate to get that award. Darnold just overthrew him. I was like, if he does not, granted, if he would have completed that pass, it would have been very Caleb Williams-esque because he was on the run and went across his body. And no, he actually kind of overthrew him by a lot. But if he would have made that pass, Sam Darnold that would have been crazy. But regardless, the right guy won it, and I'm glad to see Jackson Smith and Jigba get a ring. OH.
Well, we was gonna get a Buckeye to get one either way.
Either way, between Vrabel and Travian, or
Jigba, yep. So you was gonna see a Buckeye get it one way or another.
Basically, yesterday was a great day to be a Buckeye, wasn't it?
Pretty much.
Great day to be a Buckeye, brother.
Hey, fellas, we got to shout out that kicker, man, Jason Myers.
Man.
5 for 5 record. Man. 5 for 5, man.
Beautiful.
Scored 17 points by himself.
That's not. He killing.
On fire.
17 points by himself, dude. That's carrying the offense pretty much by yourself for the most part.
Yeah, and all those kicks picks weren't exactly close, by the way.
No.
That last one was, but about 3 of them had some real distance. And he like, nope, let me do my thing. Mm-mm. If he said, if we do lose this game, it will not be on me. Respectfully,
right.
Nope, it will not be my fault.
It will not be me missing field. Look, it won't be me missing field goals. Not happening.
I'm about to kill. I got one job and I do it well. So what do we do?
Right. Let's go. Let's do this. Yep. Let's make it happen.
Look, line it up. Let's go. Let's go.
Give me in the wheelhouse. Question. Let's go.
When we look at Seattle, man, and what they were able to do this season, I mean, Patriots had off to them too, because they had a really good season. I think they just need to fix a few things, man, with that O-line and come up with a better plan next time if they make it back this far. When we look at Seattle, do you guys think that this is a dynasty in the making?
It could be. It could be. We'll see if this is going to be a one-hit wonder or if this is going to be the start of a dominant situation. We'll see. Because who has the key, who gives them the hardest road to hoe is the Rams. And I still don't see how that happens. But the Rams give them problems all day, every day. And I think it's because what we were talking about previously, Rod, they have dog receivers. Yep. They have a dog quarterback, and they got a good running game. So that's a recipe to match intensity with a defense that intense. That's what you got to have.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
I think it's very well possible. Before you know what? I'll be able to answer that better when I see what their current payroll is looking like and see how that looks, because that matters too. Because dynasties can often be like, teams can be on the verge of a dynasty, but some guys go, okay, I was a part of this team and we got the ring. If I'm not making what the market rate is for this guy at my position, I got my ring, cool. Let me go get my money now. And that can kind of throw off some teams that could be dynasties. We see that across all sports, you know. But
to your point, Walker is a free agent now.
I know that.
Word on the street, man. The Packers want to try to get him.
Walker is a free agent. Now, here's the scary part. Here's the scary part, y'all. They did this without Charbonnet, and Charbonnet is a big difference maker.
I forgot about him.
Yeah. And Charbonnet is another game changer. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Charbonnet may be faster than what Walker is.
No, he definitely is. For sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So, dude, they can create havoc. If they decide to keep Walker, they can create havoc for at least another 2 to 3 years.
I'm not gonna lie though. If I'm so Jeff, you gave me some great info that kind of fed my point. Me personally, I know I'm Rob Boykin Jr., not Kenneth Walker III. I get it. We have two separate people, two separate minds, all that. If I'm Kenneth Walker III, I'm a free agent now. I promise y'all I'm out. Bring me my money. And that's no knock to Seattle. Oh, they couldn't do this. No, they did everything right and they have the results that they have. Coach, I love you. I'm going to get this chicken. I'm going to get this money, Coach. I'm not gonna lie. I just set the tone on the world's biggest stage. I just set the tone. And mind you all, there have been some talk in recent years, with the game being like faster paced now, and all these quarterbacks coming with these crazy numbers. Remember, the tailback was just kind of like real underpaid and, not being paid much mind.
Yep.
He just set the tone with him being a free agent right now. Oh, I need the biggest bag I can get from somebody. For real. I need the biggest
Louis
bag
Vuitton.
I can get.
I need a Gucci or a Louis Vuitton, one of them things.
And fill it up to the top with millions. Fill it up to the top with just M's. Let me get a go-yard bag. Fill it up. Yes, for sure. Now, if he does resign with the Seahawks, yikes.
Yeah.
Now, see?
Yeah.
But I would say, hey, look, I just absolutely rocked the house on the biggest stage on the planet. No one can. What was it, 27 years for Terrell Davis?
28 years.
28?
And y'all know who the last running back to win the MVP was in the Super Bowl?
Terrell Davis?
Terrell Davis.
Terrell Davis, for sure.
Yep. Hey.
TD.
Dog.
Hey, and TD. Hey, TD got it in that Super Bowl. He won MVP. He got it in.
I promise. He used to get it in all the time until TD was cold.
Yeah.
But, you know, that's kind of setting the tone. And he might have even, like, kind of did some, like, reawakening a little bit for the tailback position to say, hey, you know, we are still a pivotal part of the game. And if you want to see proof of that, go watch me on the biggest stage you could possibly find in football. There it is. Look at me. Yeah. So, Kenneth Walker, congrats again, brother. You really held your own. Great. Fantastic
We
job.
had a running back that did that as well, but he didn't get MVP. But, you know, Willie Parker. That's Willie.
Hey, 39 was a killer. 39 was cold. 39 was cold, man.
Remember Willie was that thing.
Remember him? Yep. Mm-hmm.
He had, matter of fact, he still got the record for the longest Super Bowl run for a running back. Because he broke Marcus out. He broke Marcus Allen record.
He did that against the Cardinals, wasn't it?
No, he did it against the Seahawks.
Okay.
He had help from the bus because the bus stopped in Detroit when we won our last one.
Okay.
Well, fellas, when we look at the NBA, let's turn our attention to the NBA. All-Star Weekend coming up. It's here, almost. Fellas, as we look at the NBA and we look at All-Star Weekend, and not only that, when we look at the NFL, the Pro Bowl, what's your take on the Pro Bowl and the NBA All-Star Weekend?
All these All-Star weekends have just turned into commercialization. That's all it is. There's no competing for who's dominant, East or West. Nobody plays defense. Everybody's going to, I'm going to shoot a deep three or I'm going to make a highlight dunk. And in the case of the NFL, we dancing now because we playing flag football. We ain't getting hit, so we gushy. So we can do this. Come on, man. What happened to competing still at the end? Because I'm an all-star. What happened to competing? If you look at back in the 80s and the 90s, them cats competed at all-star games. It wasn't no, let's get out the way and let them get a big highlight dunk. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. You gotta go get your due. And your Jordans did it, your Kobe's did it. All these guys did that stuff, went out and played and executed a game plan. Like, hey, look, listen, nobody else wants to go out here and be a stud. I'm gonna go out here and be a stud. Hey, can't be mad at that. But come on, let's get back to competition, what it's supposed to be about. East versus West, AFC, NFC. Let's get back to having competition versus fun and enjoying ourselves and just tossing the ball around or shooting the ball just for fun. Nah, this is supposed to be a competition. That's what All-Star is supposed to do.
Well, guys, just a very quick sidebar, and then back to the topic at hand. I am shocked to say that the MLB All-Star Weekend or series is my favorite now. I prefer the MLB because those guys are still playing baseball. It's the best of the best, and mainly those pitcher and batter matchups are just like crazy. and who would have thought they would be first place? Point being, for the NFL, I can see. I don't fault the players for the state of the NFL Pro Bowl. I don't. I think it's more of a owners and no, it might be some players association stuff too. Never mind, it's probably, but for more things about protecting themselves, which I understand, but at the same time, if you want to protect yourself, if that's your main priority, playing football is probably not, the best way of going about that. Like
Right.
you kind of walk this far and now you're like, oh, I gotta protect myself. Which is true to an extent, like, yes, it is. But look at what you do for a living. So I don't fully get that. I understand it. I don't fully agree with it.
Right.
That's for the NBA. Oh, you don't have excuse. What is this? Like, it's not like in the NBA All-Star game, you have punters getting smacked silly by Sean Taylor. Remember that?
Right.
That was crazy.
Right, because he smacked him for real.
Smacked him for sure.
Yeah.
But in the NBA All-Star game, well, that's not really a concern of yours. And I will tell you guys right now, when that happened, that switch, there was it was the end of one of the All-Star games. And I want to say either 2015 or 2016, but I really want to say 2016.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say it was Kobe's last one, where at the end of the game, LeBron had an ISO on Kobe. And Kobe literally pointed at the floor and said, let's go. Like, oh, the world is literally our stage right now. You top dog now. They tell me I'm washed. I was top dog. My body beat up now. In this moment right here, this is going to be alpha versus alpha. What are we doing? And LeBron passed the ball. And somebody took a shot. And I don't remember if they made it or missed it. Because to be honest, I don't care. When that buzzer went off, Kobe went to LeBron and was talking kind of aggressive to him. Like, hey, man, that's not what this is. We don't do that here. Hey, whoa. If I tell you it's me and you right now, you don't pass the ball. And Kobe would have just talked bad about anybody else who did that for sure. Like, oh, Buster, whatever. But this is LeBron James. There's a respect there between the two. Kobe really respected him. That's why he was like, dude, whoa. You are out of line. And
he had LeBron coughing up the ball and blocking his shot and everything else.
Yeah, right. And all that was to set the stage for that moment. Don't run from the moment.
Yeah.
And also, I see LeBron James as being one of the most influential people in NBA history. And I don't think that's always a good thing. I think that kind of led to the All-Star game being more of like, okay, well, okay, whatever. Dapping each other up. Remember those early 2000s games where the conference that won had home court advantage for the finals?
Exactly. That's what that was all about.
Out there.
Yeah,
it was wars out there.
Yeah.
I'm talking about Iverson, Duncan, Nash, Kobe, McGrady. Oh, it was an absolute war. Yeah. And like, it would be something like, okay, highlight here, highlight there. But like normally, that end of the third quarter,
that defense ramp up.
Oh my goodness. It was like a finals game almost. But all the best guys in the world hoop like it's $10,000 in the line at the YMCA. They're going hard. They're going crazy. So that was fun to watch. But the other way I say that LeBron is one of the most influential players of all time, if not the most, is the dunk contest.
Yeah. That doesn't change
LeBron a lot said, too. I will have none of that. Name me one superstar who's been in the dunk contest since Bron said that he would join in 2012 and didn't. Maybe y'all can name one. I can't think of one.
The only one after that, I think, was
You know what?
Was it Vince that was it Vince after that started another trend?
Nah, that was 2012. Vince, I hope Vince won no doggone dunk contest in 2012. He better not have been. Vince by 37. I hope not.
Hey,
but
there's a couple cats that doing some okay dunks, but
you know what? I think Zion was in 1 year. That's probably about the closest thing we got. And he's not like a superstar. He's popular.
what's the dude that played with the Bulls now? That's the big leaper.
Big leaper.
Yeah, he literally started with the Zach LaVine.
But see, LaVine's not a superstar though. He's just a really athletic guard. I'm talking about like superstar guys. You know what I mean?
Like when they
guys take that tier.
Like watching Dominique and Jordan go at.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So guys are hitting that tier now, and because LeBron set that standard, if you hit that tier, you're now too cool to just go hoop. I don't do the dunk. I don't do all the. But the dunk contest used to be where the faces of the NBA were in a more lax environment, a chill environment, yes, but that's where crowns were made, man.
Hey,
you know, there's no reason why
I'm more going to watch a 3-point contest now than the dunk contest.
Literally. Look, there's no reason why we should have Mac McClung. And shout out to Mac McClung because he gets creative. He keeps winning. And it's not just because, he's a short dude that can jump. No, he's actually a really good dunker. There's no reason why we should have a dude who cannot stay on an NBA roster, only getting called up for All-Star Weekend just to be in a dunk contest.
And then let him go.
It's too many dudes that's flying in the league right now. It's too many. And Brian, you owe us one, bro. I don't care if you're 50, bro. Throw a lot off the backboard, bro. I need it. And once he retires, they better not ever let him sit on the panel and judge. Ooh, I'm gonna be hot. Nah. You had your chance to be in this and you said no. They better not let Bron be a judge ever.
I'm gonna be hot when he retires and they try to put a statue of him out in front of LA. I'm gonna be hot about that.
If they do that, he better be doing a layup on the statue. I don't even want you dunking on your statue. You better be at the free throw line. You know what? Make a statue. Bron looking at his hand when he take a little ugly three. Make this his statue. He better not be dunking.
I would have him. If I'm gonna put him in front of LA, he'll be flopping somewhere.
hey, wouldn't it be an Anthony Davis statue in LA? What's the 80 statue gonna be?
Come on. On a crutch. On a crutch. What you talking about?
Hey, y'all crazy.
Hey, you wrong, man.
Look, that dude spent his Laker career hurt.
All Chicago love AD. I'm just messing with you, bro. I'm just messing with you, man.
Dude.
Hey, you see, he got traded to Washington, to the Wizards.
Yeah, you know what that means, right? His career is done.
I will say this, man. The Wizards kind of turning that thing around, man.
They
got some players over there, man. Sorry.
Yeah, they might, but how long will that last?
So Sarr is a player. He you know what? Sarr always had potential. He started growing into that potential. But the big thing that will help Sarr a lot is them having Trae Young now. That changes things.
Yeah. Now Trae Young will help him out.
For sure. Now, as for AD, I'm getting so sick of saying this because it makes me mad because I always end up having to eat these words every time. These words taste like chitlins. I don't like them. but the point being, man, if he can stay healthy.
Dude, if what's the old saying with us OGs? If was a
y'all be toe up. Y'all be toe up. You better know it. We'll be stumbling somewhere up. We'll be stumbling. If it was a fifth, I wouldn't be walking straight in here. I'd be tripping over stupid stuff. Respect.
Man.
Hey, but but when he does play though, he's killing. And that's the only thing I feel like that if, like, I still have to at least acknowledge the if, because if he was out there, he was always hurt.
Give me the Pelicans AD if you're gonna give me AD.
Oh,
give me the Pelicans AD.
Monster.
Once he left the Pelicans, it seemed like his whole career tanked, dude.
That team first of all, I was happy that he got to Dallas because the Lakers always played him out of position. Anthony Davis has never been a 5 ever.
No, he's not. He's a power forward.
Yep.
He's been a 4 this whole time. So
yeah, he's a power forward. He's never been a center.
Yep. So
with matter of fact, the year they won the championship with him, they had JaVale McGee playing the middle, which is his natural position.
Somebody else too.
And they had Dwight
Howard. Yep.
Mm-hmm. That was your real center. Dwight Howard was your real center.
If you remember, since you brought the Pelicans up, a team that I thought could have had a potential real serious run was that team where Rondo was playing the point, and it was him and DeMarcus Cousins. Oh my goodness! Hey, that team.
Nah, you want to hear about a team that didn't ever get to the finals? Go back into the what was that, Jeff? The 90s with White Chocolate and Sacramento.
Oh, you're talking about Sacramento, the Kings? Yes.
Okay. Well, you know what? Well, we all know what's that man's name? Tim Donahue, whatever. Basically kind of said, yeah, we screwed them out of that game 6. And people always go, well, yeah, but they had a chance to win game 7. I don't want to hear that. They had the game 6 in the bag. And yes, they should have won game 7, or they had a chance to win that 7th game because Shaq wasn't playing that game 7. Shaq said, no, give me the ball. But that game 6,
dude, do you understand the gravity of what happened game 7 with Sacramento?
For sure.
Do you understand the gravity of how many free throws they missed game 7?
And that's why I said, you can't say oh, well, they had a chance to win game 7. Yes, they did, but it shouldn't have been a game 7. It should not have been one.
No, but
it should not have been one.
But you go to the free throw line 30 times and you make 13?
No, they didn't help themselves at all. They certainly did not help themselves. But
again, to your point, if Vlade Divac grabs the rebound versus slapping the ball out, game's over.
Yeah, Vlade was cold, but Vlade used to be his own way a lot.
But dude, at a 7-footer, you got a chance to end the game on a solid rebound, and instead of grabbing the ball, you smack the ball out towards half court, and Big Shot Bob is out there waiting. I'm like, come on, man.
First of all, yeah. Eddie, please. But you guys,
I'm like, why do you?
You know what, guys? I'm just glad that White Chocolate was able to get a ring.
When did he get one?
No. 06, Dwayne Wade and them. 06.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I didn't know he was on that squad.
Yep. So that worked out for him, but man, that 02.
But dude, do you understand the gravity of how bad a squad they had? They had a monster squad.
Yeah, they did. Young Peja, let that thing fly. Young Peja.
Dude, young Chris Webber.
Young Webb, yep.
If I'm not mistaken, they had Big Nasty with them coming off the bench, Corliss Williamson.
I forgot. He's a player. That's crazy.
Them boys had a squad.
Hey, sidebar, man. While we here on the topic, you're a big Lakers fan. How did they let Detroit beat them? And Detroit had no business beating them.
Simple. Number one, you got to understand, at that time, the Lakers went real old.
Okay. Oh, that's the Gary Payton Carmelo year?
Yeah.
Okay.
They went real old. And
That changes things. It does.
Your boy, I love Kobe to death.
Yeah.
Kobe is my guy. But Rip ran him ragged, dude. Rip ran him ragged.
God, Rip was the original stuff. I'm running off 700 screens. Catch me if you can.
Exactly. He was running Kobe crazy, dude.
Yeah.
The only thing that made me mad with that series is the IQ of Kobe. He wasn't quite understanding that, okay, the Pistons are convinced we don't have to play zone on Shaq. Ben Wallace can handle Shaq one-on-one in the box. I'm like, dude, listen, every time on offense, I'm dumping the ball.
Guys, Ben Wallace is strong as an ox. Shaq is strong as 3 oxes. Give this man the ball, bro.
All day, every day.
And look. I choose those words very carefully. Because I don't want nobody to think I'm knocking Ben Wallace. First of all, Ben Wallace had the height of a very tall, small forward. We're going to start there.
Yeah.
Who was banging with everybody. He could bang with everyone.
Yeah.
He could not bang with no Shaquille O'Neal.
Nope. Not for 4 quarters. Not for a 7-game set.
No. 4 quarters, not for 4 minutes. Hey, dog. Man, look.
Hey, one of my uncles, matter of fact, you know Uncle Paul.
Okay, yeah.
Uncle Paul was telling, they shut Shaq down. I'm like, where? He was like, they shut Shaq down. I'm like, Shaq was averaging 35 and 15. Where did they shut him down at?
Hold on, time out. You said 35 and 15. He was looking like that. He was killing. 35 and 15 is nuts, bro.
I'm like, where did they shut Shaq down at, bro? They didn't shut Shaq down at all. Who they shut down was Kobe, because they ran him ragged and made his legs tired. Running them off of 30 million screens like Reggie Miller.
No, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm Chauncey Billups or Chauncey, I'm getting every screen and I'm taking Karl Malone. Old school. Come get this switch. Check it out.
That ain't the first time Detroit beat us, though. That ain't the first time Detroit beat us. They beat us with Isaiah and Matt, Isaiah too.
And one of the back-to-back years, 1991.
Yeah, the year that the Pistons won back-to-back.
Yeah.
Second year they beat the Lakers.
I'm sorry, I said 1991, 89-90. Mike was 91. Yeah, 89-90. My bad. Yeah.
Because Detroit, they picked up They picked up your boy from Dallas, the big Mark Aguirre.
Oh yeah.
And
he just got his jersey put in the Raptors out here too.
Yeah, they shot the lights out that series. I'm like, bruh, this is gonna be a quick series.
Hey, sidebar, Jeff. Now look, I was born in 95. I told you I'm tapped in. I know what's going on, OG. I know what's going on. I'm telling you.
I know you do.
Yes, sir. So yeah, the game has. You can see just from conversation, the game has changed a lot.
Definitely.
A lot. So
you know what? I actually missed the big man being the focal guy on the floor. Me being born in 95, I caught the last end of that being the case for real, in those first maybe 2-3 years of the early 2000s. That's not, I was just old enough to really know what's going on a little bit. Playing inside out basketball, in my opinion, is how it should be, because think about it like this. If guys like Donovan Mitchell or Anthony Edwards had like real offensive centers, it would get crazy. And that's where Cleveland is their strongest. When Evan Mobley starts killing, and they say, hey, Ev, here you go. Because Ev can kind of face up and got a nice post game now. And lately, Ed's been kind of seeing the floor. I'm doing legit. Oh no, dying. We start doing that. Like, wait a minute, whoa. But that complements these slashing scores, like Jordan. Now, granted, I didn't say these guys in the same boat, but as a slashing scorer, Jordan, guys like Mitchell, guys like Anthony Edwards, they really look to get to the cup, and that's where they're the most effective. Yes, these guys can shoot too. And to be honest, Mike wasn't always the best shooter, and people try to say that against him now to hold it against him. But if you look at the culture that Mike played in, it really wasn't his job to really just shoot a bunch of shots, like deep jumpers. It really wasn't his job.
But
if that was Mike's job, we see that a workhorse he was. Come on, man. Of course. But Mike would have been someone shooting if Mike played in this coach, if Mike just left North Carolina 3 years ago and was on his third year in the league, Mike would be shooting low 40s from three easy. Easy low 40s from three. He would be getting money.
Oh, right now it would be right now. He would do the same thing he did in the 80s. He'd be getting to the cup like it ain't nobody business.
Oh, yeah, because he was going to the cup averaging 37 a night where you could stab him and they don't call foul.
Right. And
you can shake Mike. Nope. He can shake right in his rib. He's still good. Nope. Boop. Come on, man.
Put a Band-Aid on him.
You know what I'm saying? Right.
Wrap him up in saran.
You need all type of shit. They need to get up the guy. You good, bro? Go back out there. Oh.
Hey, speaking of Cleveland, fellas, you know they just picked it. Got James Harden now.
Yeah, I saw that.
What do you guys think about that?
I like it.
I don't like they gave up Darius Garland, but yeah.
So you know what? I can give you that because Garland has a lot more clock left than James Harden does. That's very true. But I was just kind of watching. So here's what I was curious about. We all know what James Harden has done, and to be honest, from watching him this year, what he's still doing. I didn't know which James Harden they were going to get. Are we getting Houston Rockets? I'm about to score. Well, score, yes, but shoot a whole bunch of shots, James Harden, or Philly James Harden, who's more pass first. And what I've noticed so far is he sits right in the middle of both. And with him playing the game for so long, he finds that sweet spot where it's not, this is my show, y'all follow me. He fits into what they need momentarily. And that's what I do like about him being on this team. If Donovan Mitchell needs to sit down and catch a breather, he could not do that with Darius Garland because he's the most inconsistent shooter I've ever seen in my life. He just couldn't knock him down. And some of it was due to injury. I ain't gonna completely, slam the guy. It was very injury-based, but James Harden's like, hey, man, Don, if you need a seat, this little face-up, step-back combo I've been doing for the last decade still works just fine. So that works. And Don, when you're out there, I'll feed you the ball because I'm still James Harden and guys still got to worry about me. But also something he got from playing with Embiid, that pick and roll with him and Jared Allen, it works. Yeah. And Evan Mobley's not even back yet. Yeah. Wait till Mobley get back.
Yeah.
You know what? They did not have a chance, in my opinion, to make a big playoff run. I'm not saying they can now. I'm saying that James Harden, as a veteran, now you only got about 1 or 2 seasons of him being happy before he's ready to go. So make it last. Like, make it count. He gives them their best shot to have a deep run this season. He threw a pass the other day, and I'm like, that's crazy. He's nice.
All right, fellas.
Well, fellas, we've talked about it.
Yes, sir.
Until the next time, this is 234 Sports Talk, and we are out of here.
Yes, sir.
Peace. What up, Mike Jones?
Mike Jones, come on back.
Come on back, Mike.